Tennessee Titans. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And away we go from Nashville. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready, right?
First carry of the game for the rookie out of Washington. Good start to this one for him. Their first offensive snap picks up 9.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Steady.
Back-to-back carries here. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 4 there, and it'll be 1st down Colts.
Ready, cut. Trap 50, trap, go.
I'll throw it. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Not the way you want to start your game, but the pick was dropped, so the opening drive continuing now with 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the air on 3rd and long. They're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
From the red zone on 1st. Bails out of the pocket quick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Okay, break.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Hey, come on, come on.
He's going to throw this one. Chased out to his right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. First carry here for Tony Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Ward's going to throw it. Austin makes the grab downfield. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
19 light, go!
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Finds him on the slant. And they bring him down around the 34.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Ready.
Now a toss. It's Pollard. He has room past the 25. Running down the left side. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans finish off their opening drive. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Going after tries good by Lutz. And the Titans start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the set.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back now, pressure coming. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
On 1st down, they'll run. And that is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Quincy Williams has it. And the Titans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Come on, set. Ready.
Ward off to play fake. Complete out to the right. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Stopped on that play by Danny Stutzman.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He finds Chigakopo for the grab. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
First and 10, it's Pollard. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break.
Got it. Ready?
We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Catch made by Austin. And a stop is made at the 32, so give them almost enough for a new set of downs.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Ready? Cowboy 80s.
From the gun, it's Ward. Completed to his running back. We got the football clock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Field goal would have been 49 yards, Brock, but they want to go for this instead.
Get it. Liking 18. Go.
On 4th down, Ward. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10.
Here we go.
Again, Ward going to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. This is Pollard running left. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Flushed out of the pocket. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So before 3rd down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. Cowboy 80s. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up 4th down. Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to go. Yeah, and he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return starts at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets this down at the 13-yard line. Offensive line fast.
First down. A gain of 15. First down.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 19, Charger, 19, Dragon.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And the Titans rush is going to win this rep. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
19 tight, 19, ready, 19, 18, 79 Broncos.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts take a 2nd quarter lead. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders.
Sanders for the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts take a 4-point lead.
14. Titans 10. Jason Sanders.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Ready, 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Ward setting the pass. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. Goes for 32 yards. And the Titans have a first.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Cougar Knights. Ready,
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
In the red zone now. Caught out wide. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get some late points and the lead. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Titans push their lead to 3.
17.
So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
18, 5 years.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He beams one deep right side. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Come on, 70 range, 19, stop.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Look at that power, deep left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
That return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
60 bucks, Bronco 80, Dragon 60.
To the air with Ward. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. He stays up. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Go now, Panther 11, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. He throws a bullet deep to the... They connect on the deep shot. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Oh, look at this. Here he goes. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
From the red zone on 1st. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This one's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Ready?
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Let's go.
Here's Ward. He rolls to his right. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Here's Gould on the return. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line.
Okay,
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
let's go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Go.
They give it to him again. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the 1st. He's at the 34.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Buys time, rolling right. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
70 Rangers. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Completed to his running back. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
Come on. Ready.
Here's Chubb. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a pick up of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Colts start the 2nd half with some needed points. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Rolling left, buying some time. He's keeping it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
the positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
From the gun, it's Ward. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going for it again. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. And I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
It's his running back. Head out of bounds after a small gain. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
First down throw here for Ward. And it'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Trying to find his tight end. So it's second down coming up.
Let's go. 70, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. Riggs. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Chased out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Here we go. Dragon 60. Cougar 19.
Ward's going to throw here on third. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. So we're through 3 here. The Titans have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Throwing now on first down. Ward. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Second and 9.
Ready.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Ward setting up to throw. Throw is caught. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
Gain of 2 brings up third and 7.
Third down, they need 7.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Tag. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Ward's going to throw it. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down. Here comes Will Lutz. A lot riding on this field goal try. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Tracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Handoff now out of the gun. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of one more yard here on third down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Back to the well again. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
They stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Headed out right. Finds a man right side. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. He's got Sutton complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Ready?
They'll run here from the gun. And they drop him after just a yard. Second down. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Colt as they get somebody out there to tend to him. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on. Hey.
Throwing from the gun here. Buying some time right. Complete out to the right side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That one goes for 31 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Let's go now. Ready?
Chubb running out of the gun. Oh, he lost the football. And the Titans have the recovery. Man, they had to be exhausted by that point, Brock, which makes it even more. Now, hang on. They want to take another look at this play. And a very important call coming up late in this game. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down.
Dragon 60. 19 target.
He'll look to throw it. He brings it in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here first and goal. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Tennessee calling its second timeout now, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Go! 18, Pioneer.
Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Here he is to throw. And he brings it in. That makes this a field goal game now. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Caught by his back here. It's Pollard. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. The time is there, but the timeouts are not. You've got to be smart. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Finds a seam down the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
To the air with Ward. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Warrior 70.
Again, Ward going to the air. Catch made by Austin. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, a better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
A 36-yard attempt.
Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
Brings in the kick at the 9. He'll head out of bounds on the return.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
And off to Chubb to start the drive. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires.
Will Lutz set
Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Here's Gould on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now, as they'll be left with just 1 more to work with here in OT. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They begin the drive with Chubb. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on second down. Escapes the pocket. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
That one nabbed by Warren. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down Colts. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far. In past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yep, that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
60 Bobcat!
Back to throw. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now looking to throw. That's him on a quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. All right, so an important landmark crossed on that play. They're inside the red zone now, partner. Now, new overtime rules mean they can't win it with a touchdown, but more times than not, a touchdown does ensure they don't lose it on the next series either.
Yeah, and you do all this work, all this heavy lifting to get into the red zone, it's got to be a touchdown, and that's all you're thinking offensively. You are not going to feel good coming off the field if you got to settle for 3.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
All right, needing 3 yards here on 3rd down if they want to keep this opening drive of overtime going.
70 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing now. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Trust. Kate, it is such a big part of playing the quarterback position. Yeah, you got to trust you can make the right reads in the passing game, but sometimes these little runs that just get that first down, it gains further equity, further trust with your play caller, and most importantly, gives you a first down for the offense.
Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts pull in front. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime. The challenge has been laid down, partner. It's time to see if they have an answer prepared as we're off again. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Now it's his turn in overtime. Hits it through the middle. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be unable to stop the clock again here in overtime.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 18 Rattler, 18. Ready.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Avoid some trouble there. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. All right, partner, well, I know they're not going to look ahead down there just yet, but let's you and I do that. In the red zone, they need the touchdown first, obviously, but after that, they're going to have a decision, right? Do you kick to tie and give the football back, or do you go for 2 in the victory?
I'm not dodging it, Kate.
And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans make it a 1-point game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Now Ward bringing the Titans to the line. They're going for 2.
The Titans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
60 Eagles.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Ward picks it off.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a 2-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board. It can energize the defense and give them that swag when the defensive stop them.
So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.